Come with us through 6 days in Peru. We visited the biggest sand dunes in South America, one of the 7 wonders of the world, rode a boat to visit ancient geoglyphs and sea lions, toured on ATVs to archaeological sites, ate amazing food, and so much more. If you want to know how to visit Peru on a budget, you don't want to miss this video. What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to our channel. It's the Choose here from Choose to Explore, where we teach you guys how to see the world
and save a dollar.
So we are here in another country. It's a bucket list country. Where are we, my love?
Peru.
Flying with Avianca Airlines and using credit card points, our flight was only $56 per person. So see the world, save a dollar, you know. So the good thing about Peru is that Ubers do work here. But we wanted to see if we could get an official taxi to take us for less than the Uber price. So we spoke with Jonathan. Yep.
Yes, so Jonathan, he gave us a really fair price. It was a really smooth ride, and we highly recommend him. If you want his contact information, it's included in our Peru guide, linked in the description.
Yep. So he dropped us here, and now we are at our beautiful Airbnb in Miraflores. And man, this thing is beautiful. It's only $26 a night, and it has 2 bathrooms, 2 beautiful balconies, kitchen, 2 TVs. I mean, I don't know what else I would ask for in an Airbnb.
All right, so we just left our Airbnb and it only cost 8 soles to get here. We're riding with Peru bus all the way to Paracas.
Paracas.
Yes.
Stay tuned, guys. Alright, so we just got off the bus and we're in Paracas, and as soon as you get off the bus there'll be tons of different tour groups who are trying to sell you their tour. So we did the middle tour, around like $15 per person to do the tour, so let's check it out. And we just pulled up to our first stop. Is La
Candelabra.
And it's crazy. It dates back over 2,000 years old. It's humongous. It's over 100 meters big. And it's right there carved into the desert sand. So literally beautiful. And
amazing.
Yeah, truly beautiful to see. So check it out here, guys. So we just made it to the Ballestas Islands, and this place is beautiful. The rock formations, the animals, the water, everything here is just stunning. It's literally like crazy. We just saw some seals, and
I think they're sea lions.
Yeah, some sea lions, and you could really tell the difference between the males and the females because the males are a lot bigger.
They're huge.
Yeah, humongous. Stopped at Marinera Ceviche because we saw outside they have a special with 15 soles for chicken plate and 25 soles. You know, Liv only eats shrimp and rice, so she had to get the shrimp and rice plate. Hers also came with ceviche, which I ate, and honestly, I didn't think I liked ceviche, but this was a really good ceviche. And Liv also got these fried breaded cheese sticks. All the piqueños. And altogether, this meal was 40 soles for the 2 of us, so great deal. And it comes with the 2 drinks as well. Alright, so we just came down back to Paracas Beach, and it's beautiful here. The sun is out and it's ready to play. There's a lot of people and families here. But there's something that really interests me, but we don't have enough time. What does that, Liv?
There's a huge inflatable water park out there. It's similar to the one that we did in St. Lucia.
But it's super cool, and it's a great day to do it today because we didn't think that it was going to be any sunlight today. It looked so cloudy earlier.
It was so cloudy earlier, but now the sun's out.
All right, so we just got here in Huacachina. We took the Peru bus It was kind of not really the Peru bus because it was really like a shuttle van kind of thing. But the good thing about it is that it dropped us in Huacachina. And when you're here, everybody does the same thing. So you don't really got to worry about it. Just be sure to negotiate to get the tour that you want. Let's find one and let's go. Alright, so we're super excited. We negotiated. We got it down to 30 soles per person, which is less than $10, and that includes the entrance fee. And we're about to get in this green buggy right here. And the sun is about to set. It's about to be perfect. So stay tuned, guys. Woo!
And it was completely crazy. I have no idea how he knew where he was going or if he knew or what we were doing. We're going all over the place, but it was so fun.
Yeah. So we're here in the desert. We just grabbed our boards,
yes, and
hopefully we're about to sandboard in the desert. So stay tuned. Let's go. Woo! Woo! Alright, and we just are getting back to Huacachina. It's all lit up and it looks so beautiful at night. Come check it out here. Okay, so the sun has set, but the lights are on here in Huacachina. We got a couple hours before our bus back in Lima, so let's walk around and check it out. Alright, and let's get into tuk-tuk. Alright, so it's day 2. The day started a little bit later than we typically do because we had a long day yesterday.
20 straight hours.
20 straight hours. We were going around bus to bus, but it was well worth it because we saw so much. But today, we're chilling in Lima and try some local spots and tell you guys what you should do in Lima. So we just left Toke Pez, which we thought was a takeout only spot, but we were the 9th and 10th person in line, so we actually got to sit down and eat inside.
Yeah, so it opens at 12 o'clock every day, I believe. Yep. And so you kind of wait in line before it opens and get a seat, and it's delicious.
Yeah, the food was fantastic. I got the combination platter, which was chicharrón, ceviche, as well as the rice con moriscos. And it was really good. And the best part was that it was local prices. I'm actually really surprised. They only have a 4-burner stove top, and they cook all the food on the stove top. And this restaurant was actually featured on Netflix, so you know it's good.
Yeah. So I actually had the seafood rice, but I only had shrimp and lobster in it, and it was the best. And they give really large portions. I took some home.
So I definitely recommend to eat here as well. And we just pulled up to our next spot, which is Parque Kennedy, which is named after John F. Kennedy. And Liv wanted to come here. Why, Liv?
All the gatos. Alright, so there's lots of greenery here, lots of flowers, and lots of cats. I was afraid there weren't going to be any, but there's a lot of cats and they're friendly.
Not only that, they really take care of the cats here. You can see they have like a lot of different food bowls for the cats to drink and eat. And it's a good time to come here just to stroll by and look at the cats.
If you're a cat person.
Yeah, that's true. So we're walking downtown Miraflores, and it definitely has like some European vibes to it. Liv got caught. They had this beautiful gelato restaurant called La Arandan, and of course, you know, Liv got to get her gelato. So, but I couldn't get outdone. I saw this frozen yogurt place. This was literally $1, so I had to get it maracuya, and we're gonna keep walking. I hope we don't get got again down here. so we walked all the way down and we're here at El Mar, or like the oceanfront area. We're at Larcomar station, and it's a beautiful greenery here. There's palm trees. There's just a beautiful like nice art scene, and really cool is that there actually is a super cool mall right here on the oceanfront. So definitely check this out here. We're walking down El Mar and we see a place that looks like we can go down to the beach area. It's a little cold, so we're still gonna head to the beach because, you know, we're in Lima, so why not?
From here, I see people in the beach. It looks like a lot of people surfing, so let's see up close.
Alright, so we came down and
I was right, there's lots of surfers here.
we are at Makaha Beach and there's tons of surfers, even though it's like mid 60s, but everybody has their wetsuits on, and then they also want me to go surfing with them. Maybe on another day, but not today.
But there's lots of surf schools here if you're interested.
Makaha Beach. To Makaha Beach is Waikiki Beach. Like Nicki Minaj says, to the islands of Waikiki. It's like, nah, but this is a beach that is literally right next door. I don't see too many surfers here because it looks like it is way harder to surf here because these waves look super intense and they go all the way to the shore. So I don't know about this one surfing.
But we made it to Parque del Amor, and it's pretty much a love-themed park. So there's a huge statue of a couple in the middle of the park. It's like a huge heart in the middle that you can see from above. And there's also a gate with locks on it, so you can put your initials on there and lock it on the gate.
Lock of love.
Yes. And then there's also a lot of mosaics, and it really reminds me of Parque del Gaudi in Barcelona. So it's really cool here.
She went there without me, so I didn't see Gaudi Park in Barcelona. But it's beautiful here, and it overlooks the water and the surfers that we just seen. And we kept walking on the Mar, and we are at the Miraflores Lighthouse. This might be the smallest lighthouse I've ever seen, but it still has beautiful views because we're looking at El Mar, so check it out.
Alright, so now we're at Parque Chino de Miraflores, and this is probably my favorite park so far. So they have really nice, peaceful music playing, they have water, they have koi fish, and it's just a really nice, beautiful park to come to.
Yeah, it's good, and there's no bad kids running around, so I like that.
At least while we're here.
It's day 3 here, and as you can see, we're not in our Airbnb anymore. We are at the Lima airport because we are heading to our next destination in Peru. We took a quick Uber, I think it was 40 soles, and it got us here. Alright, so we just took a 1 hour and 10-minute flight from Lima. Now we're in Cusco with JetSmart. It was only $28, and it was a cool, comfortable ride, and now we're here. Well, as soon as you get there, what people tell you to do is to try to prepare for the altitude change, because we're about 13,000 feet above ground, and they gave us this coca leaves to help with the altitude sickness, and this was only 4 soles. Alright, so as soon as we got here, we had to eat at a local recommendation, which is La Nueva Champa, and the food is fantastic. I got some soup, very good, cocoa tea. I got a steak, fries, potatoes, rice, egg. It gave me a bit of everything. There's live performance here. And Liv, what did you get?
So we actually didn't have cocoa tea. We had mata, what was it? Munya tea. And I actually had an omelet that was so good, like really good. It was huge, had a lot of vegetables in it, and rice as well as French fries as well.
Just pulled up to the main square in Cusco, and it looks like it's a celebration today. We asked, and they said it's El Fiesta de Carmen. I'm unsure who Carmen is, but let's celebrate with them. This is super cool to get a cultural event here on our first day.
Julio. Asimismo, el agradecimiento profundo a todos nuestros hermanos que nos acompañan hoy aquí en esta Plaza Mayor del Cusco.
And we're now about to board on a bus to go from Cusco to Ollantaytambo. Sorry if I butchered that, but let's go. It's about a 2-hour ride, so let's head. And look at these beautiful views here. We're almost at Sacred Valley now. Alright, and we just got here at Ollantaytambo. Ollantaytambo. Sorry, I keep butchering it. We're right here. We're gonna wait for our train to then go to Aguas Calientes. Here is a good place because there's a ton of shops where you can go get your traditional ponchos. So we got these right here. We paid 110 soles for the two of us, so pretty good, I think. And let's head out. We just got off the train and we're in Aguas Calientes. It's nighttime here and it's a beautiful town. It's dark right now, so you can't really see the landscape, but we looked up and we saw a shadow of a mountain that looked humongous. So we'll see. And we just checked in our place at El Tambo. Nice quaint hotel room. It'll do it for the night. The bathroom. Cool. So what's really surprising to me is that it's so lively right now. I mean, all the restaurants are open. A lot of people out here trying to get food and stuff. So
what do we have today?
So we're walking on the avenue that our host at our hotel recommended, and we saw this guy giving out signs, so we felt bad for him, so we decided to eat here. But the food looks really good, actually. One thing that was recommended to me by our Peruvian friends, Alejandro, is lomo saltado, which is a Peruvian dish, but I got it with alpaca.
What?
So in preparation for Machu Picchu tomorrow, I got the alpaca.
Okay, first bite, first impression.
If I see one of them tomorrow, I'm taking them back and I'm cooking them up.
No.
And Liv also got the fried rice. You know, Liv, she got to get fried rice. They didn't have shrimp, so she had to get fried rice. Highly recommend coming in here because the food is really good, honestly. Good morning, good morning. It is our second day up here in the mountains, and it's currently 8 o'clock. We're gonna go and eat breakfast and head to Machu Picchu today. Yesterday we came at night, and we didn't realize how really beautiful it is here, but just look at this on our walk. Alright, so we just got our bus tickets. It was about $24 per person round trip to go from Aguas Calientes to Machu Picchu and back. We got about 30 minutes to spare until we go to Machu Picchu, so we just got breakfast at Mantu restaurant, and it looks pretty good. I got a chicken and egg sandwich, and Olivia got...
We got scrambled eggs, plantains, french fries, and rice, and a coffee.
We were super excited to take the bus up to one of the 7 wonders of the world, Machu Picchu. We also had an amazing guide, Miguel, who brought the wonder to life. In total, it took us around 3 hours to explore the ruins, and we were blessed to have a bright and sunny day. These ponchos were good for photos, but too hot to walk around with. We made an entire video on how to save money, ton of helpful tips, and our full experience on Machu Picchu linked in the description.
Alright, so we just got off the bus here and we walked up the main street where all the restaurants are, and we stopped at, I believe it's called Peruvian Flavor, because they had a real good special. It's a 3-course meal for 18 soles, which is like $5 per person. Liv got
I got the quinoa soup with vegetables, and I think it has some chicken in it. And also I got some fried rice with vegetables, and for dessert I got a banana with chocolate.
And I got the trout because I hear that the trout here is local to the Aguas Calientes, and it's a little spicy but really good. And I also got the cream of chicken soup as well. Alright, and now we're in the artisanal market here in Aguas Calientes, and it's really cool here. You can come, you can negotiate prices and get something good to take back home or to rock for yourself. But we want to collect as many stamps as we can, so we are here at the Ministry of Culture, and here they actually have an official Machu Picchu stamp, so you can literally use this and stamp your passport. So I'm gonna do it. So we just were walking along the tracks and we saw a really cool fruit ice cream store, and everything is made out of fruit, and it seemed really good. We got the chimoya, which is like soursop and avocado, and dulce de leche. It's really good.
Alright, so we just got to restaurant El Mirador, so pretty much we're just walking up and down the street, and this was the restaurant that was calling us. So pretty much I have a cool rooftop, balcony seating. It's really cute, really great lookout, and they have great menu items.
Yeah, so I came here really just because they had a special for a hamburger, and Liv got a personal pizza. You know, Liv only eat pizza because we're about to head back to Ollantaytambo. So we're gonna need some food for that ride because when we get there, they're probably gonna be closed. So. We're just getting off the bus. We made it here in Cusco, and as soon as you get off, you start to notice a couple of things. The first thing is it's cold.
Freezing.
Yeah, so it gotta be like 30, 40 degrees here. You see Liv got a hat. We got our ponchos, our jackets on because it is cold here.
Layers.
Yeah, and not only that, our walk to our hotel is supposed to be 17 minutes away, but the altitude difference between here and Aguas Calientes is significant. So we're walking here and we gotta stop every couple blocks because our chest feels so tight. So just to be mindful for when you guys get here. And here's our place here. Get you a hotel. We got this place for $23 a night. Nice, clean, comfortable for our stay here. Good morning, good morning. It's currently 5:30. We're heading to the Central District in Cusco because we got a ATV tour, so let's head out there now. Bright and early, we're tired. Alright, so we drove about 1 hour and we're in Cruz Pata, and look at all of these dope ATVs. I'm so excited to do this here, guys. Got our helmets, got our gloves, we're ready to ride out. Yeah, she does look like an astronaut, right? Alright, so I guess I was supposed to ride with the visor down, and my face looked mad crusty. All the dust is in my face. But we're at a point now where we're off the ATVs and we're gonna walk the rest of the way now. So. Alright, and we just pulled up here to Morai, and this is beautiful. If you guys can see, they have these perfect circles, terraces, and this dates back all the way to the Incan times. And each one of the different circles is a different microclimate which they use for agriculture. So each one of them will have different vegetation and agriculture, and that's how they were able to have so many different species of corn, potatoes, and different crops. Super cool to see. So this site dates back to the ancient Incan times, but it was not discovered until about 70 years ago. So a lot of this stuff is still pretty well preserved. And there's 3 different ones. So they have the big one I just showed you, they have a medium one, and then they also have a small one here. Just pulled up to Maras de Incas, which are the salt mines, and it's beautiful here. It was about 10 soles per person, which is a little over $2. So stay tuned, we'll take you guys through. So the really cool thing about these Maras salt mines is that there's over 3,500 of them, and they're all family owned. These date back pre-Incan times, so the only way you can actually get a pool is through marriage. So you can't go out and buy one. Now, these salt mines, there's 3 different layers. There are 3 different types of salt. There's the regular table salt, they have like the Himalayan sea salt, and then they also have the like Epsom salt that you kind of bathe in for the medicinal purposes. So just really cool to be here. The salt that is here is naturally occurring from the mountains, and the salt pools are actually 3 times more salty than the ocean water. All right, so we took a little siesta and we're back out on the road. I'm not gonna lie, Cusco might have the weirdest temperature changes I've ever experienced in all my travels. When there's no sun, it's cold.
You need a hat, you need gloves,
Yeah.
you need a scarf.
It was like 32 degrees this morning, and now you're in the sun and look.
Yeah, midday, it's
Yeah.
fine.
But at night, you don't want to do it.
And it's morning.
All right, so for lunch here, we ended up going to Chicha, which is a world famous restaurant from Gaston. It was like a 20-minute wait, which we were really surprised because we thought it would be a longer wait, but it's like 3 o'clock on a Monday. The drinks are phenomenal. We both got mocktails.
I think it's called Mia Morada. So it has chicha morada in it, which is from the purple corn, as well as some coconut and lime.
I got a chicha morada frozen, and I also got, you know I'm Jamaican, so I had to get the oxtail stew. I saw it on the menu. And then it also has a fettuccine. It is phenomenal. So much flavors in this. This might be my favorite dish that I've had so far here. And for Liv,
So I got this spaghetti with shrimp, and it's absolutely delicious. It's cooked to perfection, and I'm loving it.
all right, so we just walked to a street that has the 12 angle stone, and it is amazing the things that the Incan people were able to do here. So using no mortar or any cement, they made these boulders on top of each other that just hold in place, and some of them, the angles that they fit in are phenomenal to see how it all holds together.
It's like a massive puzzle.
Yeah, this is Tetris times 10,000. So once again, this altitude with the stairs, with the climbing,
With the incline.
it does not mix well. So we're walking, we're trying to pass the sunset, but at the same time we're trying not to pass out. So let's head up and let's see what else is up here.
All right, so we just made it to the aqueducts.
The Sapantiana Aqueduct.
All right.
And it's beautiful here. The water flows right down, and we're here around the time of sunset, and we're the only ones here, so beautiful. And right from the aqueduct, you have some of the best views of the city, so I highly recommend coming here. All right, and our next destination is the Temple of the Moon. And it looked like we were really trying to go to the moon because we were going uphill, seeing some crazy views. And it got so crazy that even our Uber couldn't go all the way because his car was stolen. So we had to get out, and we're gonna see if we can walk to the Temple of the Moon. So we couldn't get to the Temple of the Moon in time for the sunset, but that's what drones are for. That hike up this street is crazy, so we just decided we're just gonna head back down. Alright, so we're here at night and we just pulled up to Sagrada, which means sacred, and we heard a lot of really good things about it, and I'm not gonna lie, it definitely is holding up to what everybody is saying. I got the asabuco because I've never heard of it, and it's a traditional Incan Peruvian dish, and it is fantastic. Olivia got...
I got a veggie pizza, but it's delicious. Just look at it.
Buenos dias. It's our last day here in Cusco. Actually, it's not even a real full day because we're actually in a taxi heading to the airport to head back to Lima tonight. So, stay tuned, y'all. Another travel day.
All right, so we just touched down in Lima, and I'm so happy to be back. It's a lot easier to breathe here. I don't have any kind of a headache at all, and it's a lot warmer in Lima. So I'm happy. I'm excited. We're in Lima.
So the Airbnb is in a cool location because we're right by the Lima beach. That's right over here. And there's a lot of other condos that are here, but this Airbnb is pretty nice. It's $33 a night, and it has a nice kitchen. It has 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, and just a beautiful ambiance here as well. So I highly recommend coming here as well. All right, and for lunch we just pulled up to Republica del Piso, and it's really nice here. It's a beautiful ambiance. They have all these different colors in their walls, and they also have different specialties for the days of the week and the lunch specials as well. So it was pretty inexpensive for our time here as well. I got the criollo, which is like a chicken stir-fry noodle. It was pretty good, and Liv and I both got virgin cocktails, and they were pretty good as well. You know, Liv got really 2 options of stuff she eats: the shrimp and rice, vegetable shrimp rice, and margarita pizza.
That's more than 2 options. And it wasn't a pizza, it was actually a flatbread.
So she got a cheese flatbread.
No, it was it had pesto, it had cheese, it had tomato, it had some other seasonings on top. It was good.
She got a cheese pizza. We just made it here to the Barranco District, which is a famous area in Lima. And it's beautiful here. They have really nice architecture, these beautiful mansion looking buildings, bright colors, and so much beautiful street art here. They even got my boy LeBron James. But the reason why Liv wanted to come here was to go see this bridge. So we go here looking for this bridge, and guess what? It's closed. But
it's okay.
But it's still beautiful, definitely
Yes.
beautiful.
Love it here, so artsy. So when you walk all the way down the street that's underneath the Bridge of Sighs, it'll lead you all the way to this beautiful oceanfront view. You can watch all the people surfing, and it's just really nice.
Yeah, it has a lot of waves that are on the shore, but they're not so bad and aggressive. And there's a lot of people that are out here surfing today. And the best part about it is because it's a lot more sunny today, the water looks so much better.
Much bluer.
Guys, something really funny about Olivia. Whenever we go down somewhere, I just know in my head coming back up is going to be brutal for her. So what she does is she acts like she takes out the camera and tries to take pictures. She really just wants a break.
I really like to take pictures so I can capture the memory.
Oh yeah. Yes. She just wants a break.
So right in the heart of Barranco District is Creme de la Creme, which is a really highly recommended gelato place. And we ended up getting the Larcomar and the blueberry cheesecake flavors. So Larcomar is actually a local fruit in Peru. So had to try that, and I couldn't resist the cheesecake. So let's try it.
All right, so the sun just set. We are here in Lima's main square. We just stopped by here all the way at Churros de San Francisco because we hear they're supposed to have the best churros in all of Lima.
It seems like it. The line was extremely long.
Yep, but we got all 3 flavors that they had, and it was 3 soles per churro. So we're excited to try these out.
So right down the street from the churros place is Plaza del Armas, and this is pretty much a huge building, huge square, and they do the changing of the guards, I think around 12 o'clock every day. So that'd be something really cool to see, but of course we're here at night.
So what's also really cool about Plaza del Armas is it's a huge square with a lot of different lights and beautiful buildings that surround it, and there's tons of people here, so it's perfect to people watch. And there's a beautiful water fountain in the middle that you can see all the way around.
Alright, so we're here at Parque de Aguas, and every night at 7:15, 8:15, and 9:10 p.m. they'll have a really cool water show where they have huge water fountains with lots of different lights and music playing. So it's really cool. We walked all the way here just to see this, and it was only 4 soles, so check it out.
We made it here at Siete Sopas, or the 7 soups, because they're known for their 7 soups. So I'm not a big soup person, but it was highly recommended to me, so I definitely had to come here. It was a long line, but we just got our food. I got the Criolla, which I'm not even sure what it is, but it was recommended to me, and it is fantastic. Lots of flavor in it. Unfortunately, they don't have any vegetarian options in their classic soups, and only on Wednesdays they have the minestrone soup. So Liv is here eating French fries and ketchup. So there we have it.
All right, and we just made it back to the airport, and man, Peru was a dream. It was one of our bucket list countries, and for good reason. And unfortunately, we weren't able to see everything. So what that means is we will definitely be back. But thank you guys so much for checking out our channel. Please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you guys on the next one.